Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast today. It's October 1st. And it's the month of October. It has greeted us with a lot of rain. It's been raining for about 2 hours. It just now stopped. But there's lightning in the area, quite a bit of it actually. So I am not going to go out and do one cast. I'll do it fair from the dock. But I was out earlier this morning. I actually fished all morning. Fished up in the trophy area and almost did one cast, but I did do a little video with my fly rod, which I will play. It's not one cast, but I was trying to fish a gravel bank, a cut with, okay, there's lightning, with a scud. And before that, I'd been fishing for about 2.5 hours, and I fished the shallow bank above the narrows all the way to Lookout. Started Lookout, came all the way down, and fished that shallow bank, real skinny water. A lot of times the fish were in so shallow water up against the bank that their backs were out of the water. And I was throwing a number 12 gray scud or a tan scud under an indicator about 12 inches or less. 7X tippet, throwing it up there, targeting those fish I could see moving around, feeding in the gravel. And I caught probably 20-25 rainbows up to 18 inches. Really had a lot of fun, had a blast. Didn't video any of that. Should have done one cast then. But sometimes I just want to fish. And not have to worry about talking to myself. They're running 2 units, I believe. And I've got a ginger jig, 16th ounce, 2-pound line. Some guys were catching some fish off the dock with power bait a little bit ago, and because of the rain. So this is what we used to do for the first 2 or 3 years of doing one cast, just fished off the dock. Didn't make any difference for the water condition. Actually, this isn't bad. Would not be surprised if I caught a fish or two. I am here in a little bit, in a minute. Going to go ahead and play that tape. Like I said, it wasn't one cast, so I don't treat it like one cast. But that's all I got, except for this. I'm throwing it out and letting it sink. It's about 10-12 foot, no, about 10 foot off the dock here. 16th ounce jig, 2-pound line. It doesn't take too long to hit that bottom. I'm just kind of working it as it goes down. So when it gets down below me, I'm not reeling anymore. I'm just jigging it and letting it drop. There's that lightning. I'm not sure if I should even be down here on the dock. It's just a line of thunderstorms that are just a column that's running north and south, and it's all just kind of, they call it training through here. Pretty nasty stuff, some of it. We need the rain. Not going to complain. And the people just to the west and just to the east of us isn't getting this, so. But we're supposed to get more of it tomorrow. Yeah, phooey. I really thought I'd catch one. I am throwing out in different spots, throwing out short, medium, long, working different areas. Ooh, there's one right there. Hey, if they're up on the surface, I'll go get a 3/32 ounce. I mean, a 32 ounce. I could walk down the dock a little bit, get a little bit more drift. For those that haven't been here, this is kind of a landing area we built to check in and check out pontoons, fast boats. I actually got the bottom on that one. So I'm not going to let it sink this time. Work a little faster. The other thing about fishing up there this morning is there's only one guy that I saw fishing up there, and there's probably 5 or 6 other boats, and that was it. There wasn't anybody in the Narrows most of the morning. They might not like this color. I like using black. I'm gonna go see if I've got another rod that's got another color on it. Got a black and red. It's a 32 ounce. I've only seen that one fish surface. This is 4-pound line. That's weird. That is a little device that we have that goes off if there's lightning in the area. I'm actually surprised it's not going off more often. I think it's going to start pouring again here in a second. I just got a feeling. One more cast. Well, I tell you what, go watch that video. It's about 15 minutes long, I think. And then come back and I'll tell you if I got struck by lightning or if I caught a fish. How's that? Oops. Hey, this is Phil Lilley. I'm on Lake Taneycomo today, this morning. It's the first day of October 2021. Been fishing for most of the morning. I caught a lot of fish. I wrote a fishing report last night and again this morning, and I kind of painted a bleak picture of the fishing here. But I did say fishing's fishing, and some days are good, some days aren't. Today's been a real good day, and it's not because it's cloudy. It was, the sun came out a little bit ago, and it didn't affect the fishing at all. But there he is. I have been fishing all morning in 12 inches of water or less. Now, I'm changing that up a little bit because I want to fish this bank. I'm in the Narrows. There isn't anybody here fishing. There hasn't been anybody here fishing all morning. There's one guide above me, which is crazy for a Friday. But I've been fishing for rainbows that are up in the shallow water feeding on scuds. And for the most part, I've been fishing a little bit here at the Narrows, but most of the fishing's been up. And I've been fishing the shallow side. And they're right up on the bank and really less than 12 inches of water, feeding on those scuds, on those flat gravel. Now, there's a little chop on the water now, which is really going to help me. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this scud. I've got a number 12. I've got a tan scud on now, but I've been using a gray. 7X tippet. And I'm doing the same thing on this bank, although this bank starts here and then drops off pretty quick, but it's all gravel and there's a lot of fish up in here feeding right up on the bank. And they're pretty good size. If I can get lucky and hook one, I think it'll be a pretty big fish. There's a little bit of current too, which is nice. .7X tippet, number 12. Right now, tan scud. And I'm putting that scud within less than a foot of the bank, and then it's the current's pulling it out. So, sorry, I cannot put the camera where I want, so you'll see this, but. Well, let me cast up here just a couple times. Oh, yeah, I see one right there. Not very big, but he eats. A little dark to be sight fishing, although I was sight fishing when the sun was out over in that shallow water. I picked up several rainbows in the 18-inch range. It's kind of fun because I could actually pull it away from the 12 inchers that were after it. Like this one, although I couldn't see this one. You're not what I'm after. I'm having a real hard time breaking flies off. I'm fishing a barbless scud hook, so should get them off pretty quick. I want to get down closer to this ripwad because there's a big fish that's working down there. Because this fly is not weighted, or it's got a little weight to it, but not much. It takes it a while to get to the bottom. But the nice thing about it is it doesn't dig down in the gravel and pick up that slime. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is go around, circle around, and come up underneath that spot I want to fish down here. I've seen a fish come up working that bank for the last 30 minutes, and it appears to be a pretty big fish. Most of the strikes, the indicator's just barely moving. Some of the strikes, they're eating and taking off with it. Sorry, it's a pretty nice fish back here. Yeah, he's going the other way. Oh, no, he's coming out. Oh, eat it. That was a big old fat fish. That's worth going after again. He was way up on the bank. It looked like he was coming out for my scud. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'll go down below the rutwad and then come back up on it, so everything's in view of the camera. And I can control the boat a little better. I've got the indicator set about 3 foot deep. I got this little branch, this sycamore, that might be a little tricky. I think I can get in there. I don't want to get too close either, because I don't want to feel like I'm trapping him in. Probably should take that off. Man, that's a tough little cast, especially with this thing in the way. This is just a camera mount. Okay. Now I'm good. Oh, come on. I got this thing on way too high. Okay. Oh, look at there. There's one right on the bank. My next cast will be up there. That wasn't my big fish, though. The sun's coming out. What are you doing up there? Can we not eat my scud? Okay, I got it up there now. Come on. Right above me. Oh well. Well, I'm happy to report I did not get struck by lightning, but I didn't catch any fish either. So, thanks for watching one cast. A little different today, but Gotta mix it up sometime. We will do it again tomorrow. See ya.